guys, what's going on? It's Ethan here, back home in California. But first, I gotta give you some bad news about my camera that isn't gonna affect our videos, but you know what? Might as well tell you now. Needless to say, I took a lot of pictures during England because, you know, the only thing your parents tell you on vacation, at least mine, they're all like, make sure you take a lot of pictures as opposed to be safe, don't get run over by tourists. Anyway, so I took their advice and took a lot of pictures, and apparently, while I was taking a bunch of pictures, my SD card decided to randomly unformat from my camera. Now, the only way to format your SD card back into your camera is to erase all the memory. So basically, I figured that out once I got home, and now I have no pictures from England on my SD card. Now, if one of you camera-loving guys is out in the audience and you're like, oh, Ethan, all you had to do is do a backflip and plug it into your camera, it's like, dude, I'm sorry, I'm not a huge camera guy, so I didn't know. Needless to say, I don't have any pictures from England anymore, but I can make videos. I wanted to get it fixed as fast as I can because I just wanted to make videos again. You know, I was getting bored. My parents are gone for the weekend, going to Las Vegas, you know, get funky. No, I'm kidding. They're going to some seminar or something. But anyway, let's get into the video, which is about England. Now, there's a couple things about England that just didn't make sense to me at all, and today I'm just going to kind of talk about it. First off, a lot of people in England drink sparkling water instead of regular water. Now, I don't really understand why, considering, like, sparkling water tastes like, you know when you drink a lot of liquids in one day and you go to pee and it's white? That's basically what sparkling water tastes like. And, you know, it was just weird. I mean, they have purified water there too, or like still waters they call it, or, you know, for me, I was just like, can I have some normal water, please? But it was just kind of weird, like, and then when I went into the tap water, I was kind of expecting it to be sparkling water, and I was like, oh no. Needless to say, another thing about England that I was somewhat disappointed about is that they don't have a bidet. Now, if you don't know what a bidet is, let me explain it to you in the most ridiculous way possible. So, instead of toilet paper, you sit in this little thing that might as well be called a butt sink, and you turn it on, and it cleans your bum for you without the use of toilet paper. That's awesome. See, when I went to Italy a while back, the, like, apartment we were staying at, or hotel or whatever, had a bidet, and I didn't use it because I wasn't tall enough to reach it. But needless to say, I was kind of expecting a bidet. I thought everybody in Europe had one. I guess not. Now, one of the interesting things about England is that I got to try a lot of new things. Apparently, since I've come back from Europe, I don't know how to speak freaking English. No, but I tried a lot of new things, which in America, if you would have told me, hey Ethan, we're going to an Indian restaurant, I would have jumped out of the car while it was going 60 miles an hour. Now, I did try Indian food, and it was not real good. I mean, I had like lamb or some crap, but I mean, they put all this spice on it. It's like, you know, all those commercials from like El Pollo Loco where they're all like, oh, this is super spicy. Yeah, you've never tried Baraswamy or whatever the frick it restaurant was, because the mouth, it was like rabies, just, it was crazy. There was so much explosion of flavor, and it was all spicy, and I had like 3 lemonades, and I had to pee. Speaking of peeing, God, I'm going all over the place. I hope I can just tell you everything about England in one video, but it's not gonna happen. Anyway, so there was this one day that we were eating, I don't remember where, but I had a lot of water, and my uncle thought it was a good idea to walk to the bus station, or to the train station, as opposed to taking the subway there. So I had to take a massive pee, but luckily I peed before we left. But then while we were walking, I had to super pee. And so the entire time I'm waddling like this, like trying to hint at them like, hey, I gotta pee. And my cousin's like, oh, you need to hold this. Like, you don't understand. My schlom doobly will explode if I don't go pee in the next 5 seconds. And so we found a bathroom, but with my luck, because everybody there when it's 80 degrees decides to be half naked and riding roller skates, I go in there and there's a bunch of shirtless dudes on roller skates peeing in the urinal. It's like, dude, put a shirt on. You know, I don't know, but needless to say, I drank way too much water, saw way too much man nipples, and yeah, that's my story about England. Needless to say, I had a fun time. Hope you guys had a fun time too with my one vlog. Yeah, let me explain that. The time that we weren't walking around and doing crap, I was either A, playing with their incredibly not ADHD dog that was so focused on the freaking ball, like if you dropped it, he would pick it up, follow you anywhere, and just like drop it and then put it, like, look at the ball, look at you, look at the ball, look at you, look at the ball. Like, this dog will literally play ball until he falls over and is like panting ridiculously on the grass. So I was either doing that or sleeping or watching movies on my phone. So I'm sorry I didn't have a lot of vlogs, you know. There was just stuff to do. So, I mean, I'm telling you now, in HD quality with my Canon Rebel T3i, you know, it's totally a camera, you've probably never heard of it. Anyway, that's all I had to say for today. Sorry for the kind of short video, you know, it's summertime, I got nothing to do, I got my PS3 hooked up and playing some MLB 13 The Show, you know, I'm not really liking my Xbox at the moment, you know, I mean, I moved it to another location, and I like the location, it's just that everything on Xbox is kind of boring. 13 The Show is the only game I have for my PS3, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Now, I kind of moved my room around, I'm not going to show you a shut up video, because those are just like random excuses to put out videos. But I like it. My two cages are right next to each other, like the tall ones. They're both next to each other on the black platform as opposed to one's next to my computer, because I was retarded. It was just sitting on the ground. It looked dumb. And then I got this thing over here. I got like chips in there and stuff, like all my snacks. It's like a pantry type of thing. And yeah, that's all I had to say. So I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, please like it. If you dislike this video, please dislike it. And if you really like it, add it to your favorites. I will see you guys in the 4th dimension.